You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Captain, report?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Rest assured, potential scandal's been abolished. Everything's in order. We got there in time. All deserters were neutralized.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Quick and clean. Job well done. And what was the fate of the sergeant in charge of the group?
Sergeant Boris? You'll be pleased to hear that he's been eliminated, as requested.
I'm glad to hear my expectations were met. As hard as it must have been to carry out those orders, it's never easy to take the life of one of your own, even if he was a coward and a traitor. You did well, saved us from scandal. My trust was well placed. Quartermaster has your pay. Go get it. It was well earned. You missing a soldier, Lieutenant? Before you can respond, the answer is yes. David Ward. You should probably find him before I do. Consider yourself a shepherd, Lieutenant. One of your flock's gone. Find him. And do it quick before it has to become official. Do I make myself clear?
Consider him already found, Captain.
Good. Moving on. We have new missions. Bit of a welcome change from the big chases. We've got state officials arriving in Ophir today, and an ASC warning that an influx of Aurora spies in the city are planning trouble. For security, the officials will be picked up in rovers outside the city and brought to the hangars, rather than coming through the station. We've got brigades tracking the spies, but you're gonna have to usher them through the slums and make sure they get to our quarters safely. No excuses. No failures. We clear? Questions, Lieutenant?
Soldier.
Lieutenant?
I'm looking for Private David. Know you know him pretty well, and if I don't find him soon, he could be in a lot of trouble for deserting. You got any idea what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, can I be frank, Lieutenant?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Word kinda spreads fast around here, and, well, what happened to Sergeant Boris really shocked a lot of folks. And to be honest, David more than most. Not just 'cause he was out there, but also 'cause he knew Boris pretty damn well. I don't know where he went to, but my guess is he'd be drinking away his dark thoughts somewhere.
Thank you, soldier. I'll try to find him.
At your command, Lieutenant.
David Ward hasn't reported in. You have any idea where I could find him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to say nothing bad about folks, but I know he likes to drink. If he ain't with his parents, he's usually at this bar called the Curiosities, drowning his sorrows, you know?
This place isn't like it used to be. Curiosity is more important by the day.
Lieutenant?
How happened to you, Dave? Captain's about to call you a deserter.
Fuck if I care, Lieutenant. Who the hell are you? Show up with your pretty title and execute Boris like a goddamn dog? You didn't know the guy. You didn't see him fight on the front line like I did. Guy had courage. Real courage. Cared about his fellow men. You? What are you to me? You're less than I am.
David, listen to me. I'm not defending what went down. ASC's been keeping an eye on everyone, especially the Army. If we left Boris alive, they'd have gotten their hands on him. And what they would have done, you know this, would have been far worse.
That true? Why the hell's the ASC interested in soldiers? Thought they just went after the rebels, another corporation. So what? You saying they would have tortured him?
To them, there's no difference between a deserter and a rebel, Dave. Especially in times of war. You might want to consider that yourself. Head back to the barracks.
Yeah. Alright. Sure. Thank you, Lieutenant. Never thought a guy like you would even take a moment's thought for a guy like me.